In today's video, I want to show you where you can download Windows Live Movie Maker from safely, and also how you can use it step by step once you have downloaded it. So Windows Movie Maker is a discontinued video editing software by Microsoft. Movie Maker was officially discontinued on January 10, 2017, and it is replaced by Video Editor. However, I know some people still find this video editor very useful in editing their videos, and for this reason, I've made it available for download on my website for free. So if you go to naturaVita.net, I will link that down below, and you click on Free Downloads and Windows Movie Maker, you can download it safely onto your computer or device. So once you have downloaded this video editor onto your computer, and you're not sure about how to use it, then keep watching this video. When you open Windows Movie Maker, this is how it looks like. On the left-hand side is your preview window. So this is where you can play back any part of your clips and photos, and you can see here what your edited video or photos look like. On the right-hand side is the timeline area, and this is really where you can edit your clips and photos. Up at the top is the menu area, where you can select different options to edit your clips and photos. And just at the bottom of the menu area is the ribbon or tools bar. And this is really an extension of the menu bar at the top. And I will show you how to use the toolbar area in just a second. Okay, so step number 1 is to import or add videos and photos to your timeline. To do that, make sure you are on the home area at the menu bar, and then click on Add Videos and Photos. Select the videos and photos you want to edit from your computer. You can select multiple videos or photos by holding down the Control key on your keyboard and select as many clips and pictures as you require. Then click on Open, and the videos and photos will be added to your timeline. Sometimes it can take a few seconds or even minutes for your files to be added, so be patient if that is the case. Once your files have been added, you can now edit them. If you have longer videos, I recommend importing your videos one by one. So finish editing one video or clip first, and then import the next one. This will help to keep your project organized. One thing I recommend before you start editing your videos and photos is to adjust these settings at the bottom. For example, you can change the size of how your thumbnails are displayed to bigger or smaller, depending on your preference. Also, you can zoom out or in here as well. I like to keep the thumbnail size to medium icons, and I also like to zoom in on my clips and photos. So choose a setting here that works well for you. And now, let's play back the first part of my video clip, which is introducing the wedding dress and shoes. Step number 2. If you want to edit your video clips, the first step always is to select it. You can do this by clicking on the clip. The blue outline around your clip will show you that the clip is selected. Next, you want to move the cursor, which is the black wand that you see here, to the spot which you want to cut on your clip. Say for example, I want to remove the wedding gown scene in my video clip. I need to move the cursor to the beginning of that scene, which is right here. Then click on Edit on the menu bar up here and select Split. So you can see that our clip has now been split into 2 parts. Next, I'm going to move my cursor to the end of that scene, which is right here. Then, again, I will select Split, and you can see that our video clip has now been split again. This time at the end of the wedding gown scene and at the beginning of the shoe display scene. If I want to remove the wedding gown scene, I need to select it by clicking on it. And you will see the blue outline appear around the clip again. Then click on Delete on your keyboard, or you can also left click with your mouse and select Remove. So you can see the clip has also been removed this way as well. Of course, the faster way is to hit Delete on your keyboard. So just a little hint, if you want to undo what you have done at any time, click on the undo icon up here on the left-hand side, or press Ctrl+Z on your keyboard to undo any editing that you have done. Now let's play this back quickly. That's nice. So this is how you can cut a video clip in Movie Maker. It's quite straightforward. And if you want to speed up a clip or slow it down, say for example, we want to speed up the shoe clip right here, I need to make sure the clip is selected. As you can see, the video tools bar is still open. I will speed up this clip to double the time it is now, right here. So let's play that back. Next, if you want to change the duration of a photo that you have added on your timeline, click on the photo to make sure it is selected. When you select any photo on your timeline, you will see that the video tools bar will appear right at the top. From there, you can edit the duration of your photo. So on default, any photo you add to your timeline is always 7 seconds long. I want to change this to be 2.5 seconds instead. So click on the arrow pointing down and select 2 seconds. Alternatively, you can type, for example, 2.5 seconds in the space here. So you can see now that my photo is only 2.5 seconds long rather than 7 seconds long. And if you want to change the duration of multiple photos on your timeline, select Home on the menu bar, then click on Select All, then click on Edit on the menu bar to get the video tools bar, and select how long you want your photos to be. In my case, that will be 2.5 seconds long. So this is how to change the duration of your photos in bulk. So you can see now all of my photos are 2.5 seconds long rather than 7 seconds long. Let me play this back for you at the preview window. I'm going to do this by hitting the space bar on my keyboard. So this is another way that you can play back a video or photos in your preview window. Step number 3, transitions. To add transitions to your video clips and photos is really easy. So for example, if you want to add a transition between the first and second clip, I need to make sure the second clip is selected because I want to add it right here. So I need to select this clip. Then on the menu bar, select Animation. And when you click on the arrow pointing down, you have many different transitions to choose from. My favorite transitions are blur, blur through black, and crossfade. So these three right here. I like these because they are very subtle and effective. So you can see here it is, and it is 1.5 seconds long. You can change the duration of your transition here. So I want to shorten the duration of my transition by clicking on the arrow pointing down, and I'm going to select 0.25 seconds. So just a quarter of a second. Let's play this back. And if I want to add transitions to multiple clips and photos, again, click on Home at the menu bar, and then click on Select All. Then click on Animation again at the menu bar and select the transition that you want to add. So I will add the blur through black transition to all my clips and photos. So you can see here it has been added. And now I want to shorten the duration of my transition to 0.5 seconds for all of my transitions. There you go. Now if I play that back, so you can see that it looks very professional already, just with adding the transitions and shortening the duration of the photos. Step number 4 is to add music. To add music to clips and photos, select Home at the menu bar. Then click on the icon Add Music and select Add Music at the current point. Choose a song from your computer, which is copyright free, of course. So you can see that it has added the music track where my cursor is. Now, if you want to move the music track, click on it and hold down the left part of your mouse and move the track to where you want it to go. I think I'm going to move it right to the beginning of my project. The next step is to cut my music clip. Now, I don't like the fact that there is a few seconds of silence on the music track, so I'm going to cut that part out. To cut a music track, move your cursor to where you want to cut your music track. You can see the music spikes right here. So the music tools bar is still open. So now I'm going to click on Split. So you can see that there is a split now in between the first track and the second track. To delete the first track, I need to select it by clicking on it. And you can see that it is selected because there is a black outline around the track. And then hit Delete on your keyboard, or alternatively, right-click and select Remove from the drop-down menu. So let's play that back. Alright, that's really professional already. Then finally, I'm going to add a fade in and out to the music track. So the music tools bar is still open. So all I have to do is to select a slow fade in and a slow fade out. So now the music will fade in when it starts, and it will fade out at the end of my project. Step number 5 is to add a text or caption to our video clip or photo. So first, make sure you are at the home area again on the menu bar. Also, make sure you place your cursor where you want the text added. In my case, that is going to be here. Then at the home area, select Caption, and you can see that it has added a text box in our preview window. So this is the area where we can add our text. So I'm going to put a date in here. And we can optimize this text in many ways. We can change the font here of the text, for example. We can change the size of the text here. We can also change the text duration here, for example. So you can see it has shortened the text duration here. I can also add an effect to the text here, so you can really play around with these. And I can also outline the text and the outline color here. Let's change the color outline to blue. And by the way, if you want to take a snapshot of any part of your project, you can also do that at the home area on your menu bar. So for example, if I want to take a snapshot of these wedding shoes, I need to make sure that my cursor is on the wedding shoe clip frame. And you can see it in the preview window. Then click on Snapshot at the home area. And of course, save the image on your computer. So this is how easy it is to take a photo of any part of your video in Movie Maker. Step number 6, add a title and end page or credit. If you want to add a title page before your video or photos, you can also do that at the home area on the menu bar. So make sure that you move your cursor to the beginning of your project, because we want to add the title page just before the beginning. Then click on Title, and you can see now that it has added a new background and text frame to our project. If you want to edit this background and text, you need to do that up here in the menu area. So you can see we have 3 tools open. We have the video toolbar open. The text and music tools bar are also open. To change the duration or color of the background, select the video toolbar, then click on background color and select your desired color preference. And to change the duration of the background, simply click on the arrow pointing down where it says duration and select how long you want your title background to be. In my case, I will make that 2.5 seconds long. Also, if you look on the timeline, you will notice a text box underneath the music track. You can edit this text box by double-clicking on it. When you do that, you will notice a text box up here in the preview window. And there you can write your title in the box. If you want to move the text box around, hover over the edge of the box. When you see your cursor change to this star-like image, you can now drag your text to anywhere within the preview window. And also up here you can select different effects for your text entrance. So for example, we can choose this one for the entrance effect. Now, if you want to add a credit page at the end of your project, it's the same process. So again, make sure you are at the home area. Also, move your cursor right to the end of your project. Then click on Credits up here. And again, you will notice that there is a background and text box added to the end of your project. And then you can edit the background and text box like we have just done for the intro as well. Okay, so step number 8, if you want to record a narration, move your cursor to the area where you want your recording to start. Then click on Record. And once you're ready to record your voice, click on the record icon here to record. Once you're finished, save your narration to your computer, and then when you double click on the narration, you can edit it, you can split it, you can make it louder or lower, so that's how you can then optimize it. Finally, if you want to add any visual effects to your photos, move your cursor to the desired photo that you want to edit. Then on the visual effects on the menu bar, select the effect you want to add to the photo, for example, black and white. And you can see now the effect has been added. So it's that simple. Finally, aspect ratio. You can choose between widescreen and standard here. Widescreen is recommended if you're doing a video project, and standard would be for a slideshow project, for example. Okay, so once you have finished your project, to save this Movie Maker project, click on File at the top left corner, Save Project As. I'm going to call this Windows Movie Maker Tutorial number 2, and then Save. And if you want to save this project as a movie, go to the Home area on your menu bar. You can see there's a lot of stuff happening on that area. And then click on Save Movie on the top right corner. And you have several options here, as you can see. I like to choose for high definition display, so HD. So the display size is 1920 by 1080 pixels. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of this project and reopen this project for demonstration purposes. So if I want to reopen my project, I click on File and Recent Project, and here it is. So now I can make more modifications to my project if I want, or in the future. Also, if I want to view my movie, I can click on it where I have saved it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have found it useful, give it a big thumbs up. Also comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.